Welcome to another Real Dad Movement Daily Revelation. In this episode, we're talking about purpose. Purpose. What's the point? What are we trying to achieve? What are we doing? And look, it's really funny when it comes to purpose and understanding that, yes, everything we do in life has a purpose, but not everything that we do in life in the way that we carry and conduct ourselves is with purpose. And there's a difference. And it gets hard. It really does, mate, because we get busy. We're busy men, busy dads, and working away, trying to put food on the table, provide for the family, look after ourselves as much as we can. But more often than not, we're looking after other people and sacrificing and giving to the missus, to the kids, to our work, our careers, our job. Everyone wants a piece of us. And sometimes we just throw our hands in the air and we go, what the fuck's the point? What's the purpose? What am I doing here? What about me? And that's a real thing. I want you to know, mate, that you're not alone with this. And it's hard when you're right in it, when you're balls deep in the pit, slaving away, slugging your guts out, and you feel like you're in a rut, or you feel like you're in Groundhog Day, and you're doing the same thing again and again, getting in, getting out, out of bed, in bed, out of bed, in bed. Days roll into weeks, roll into months. Next thing you know, bang, there's another year gone, and it's just like, where am I? Who am I? What's going on? Now, when you can pull away, take a breath, step back, and look at the purpose behind most things that you do. I mean, you can dive as deep as you want with this, but with most things, what's the purpose of me using a blue pen or a black pen to write? I mean, things like that. Obviously, it's about the outlook on what it is I want to achieve, not necessarily the specifics or the skill set or the tactics or strategies behind it. And it's first understanding that. The purpose. You might hear people here and there say, "Oh, what's your why or what's your story?" I hear that a little bit with some entrepreneurs and people because I get all those sorts of ads come through my Facebook feed. Obviously, they must listen to me and things that I say. Who knows? But at the end of the day, words mean sweet fuck all when it comes to who you want to be and driving a purpose behind that. So for me, it's about comprehension and context and understanding that we need to recognize who we are and where we are right now. And you are here for a reason, and you're exactly where you need to be in your life with a series of victories, losses, wins, challenges, whatever you want to call them. It's ultimately formed up to who you are right here, right now. But don't lose sight of your purpose, man. Like, what is it that you want to achieve in your life as well? And what is the point behind the action that you're taking with work, with your relationships, with the way you engage or transition from environment to environment? You come home, you're stressed from work, and then the kids are there and you lash out at them or the missus or all these other things. And ultimately what you can form up inside of yourself is a higher level of awareness in looking at going, what am I trying to achieve here before you action that, whether it's actions with words, thoughts, feelings, being aware of those, and ultimately physical things that you're going to do with yourself, for your family, for your wife or your partner. And all these different things formulate your life. So it's important to take a step back every now and then, mate, and really recognize where you're at, who you currently are. Is this who you want to be? What is the purpose or point behind what you're doing day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, this year or next year? And it's not a case of overwhelming and writing a list of 500 things. It's simply looking at this and going, what do I want to do? What's important to me? What brings me purpose in my life? Because from purpose, which I'll talk about in other episodes, you'll have higher levels of meaning, an elevated state, more significance, all these different things that roll off the back of doing things with a level of power, with a level of energy and enthusiasm, man, because you know that there's a purpose behind it. And when you can tap into that and realize and recognize that, man, you're on a whole different playing field. You've just raised your baseline and you're launching off a new platform to be more, to be greater, to be higher than what you currently were. And with purpose, you'll reach the best you've ever been. And when it's the best you've ever been, it's the best you've ever been off the back of all the past experiences that you've had in your life. So you don't know what's next or what's possible, which is why I love this journey. We can always grow. We can always be more. But if you're pissing in the wind or shooting in the dark, you've got no idea where you're at, where your targets, where your sights are, if you don't have a level of inner purpose and drive to recognize and realign with the actions you're currently doing and also the actions that you need to do to move on top on your terms once and for all. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned or check out some of the other episodes of our Real Dad Movement Daily Revelations, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.